Hello Media 130 students. Today we're going to look at the sidebar on a typical blog and how to work with widgets. This is my Reflections in the Screen blog, which is the one that I started on Bluehost as a demonstration blog for this class. And you will notice it has a fairly typical two-column setup with the content on the left. I have a featured content spot up here and then the regular content stacks below. But also, you'll notice that on the right is the sidebar. Now, the sidebar is where we can add functionality to our blogs and also help our readers find more of what they might be looking for. I like to start out with a follow. This is a Twitter follow button. I want people to follow me. This is an Instagram follow button. Instagram is an iPhone app. It's a photo sharing service, and I certainly want people to do that. I like to have the archives up because I want people to see what I've been doing month by month. You can see it's brand new. Followed by the blog roll, interesting blogs that I think people ought to look at. Several of these. This one is mine. I believe Changing Journalism is a fellow over at Drury. This is a former student. This is a friend of mine. This is Ozarks News Journal, another my blog, and another friend. And I hope to have that filled out, pretty soon with other good links. I also have some social media links and some tech news links, followed by a widget that I created in Facebook for my Facebook page. Now you have your Facebook membership, which is your normal sort of thing, but you can also have a page, which is a separate sort of thing. My page looks like this. So this is not part of my normal membership, but rather you would subscribe to this. Okay. And below that I have Flickr Stream. This is just random shots that show up, but you can click on them and see what they're all about. So here's one here, and I can click on it and it takes you to the Flickr page where that shot is. Okay. And then I have an RSS feed from Ozarks News Journal. This is the site that I run for my Journalism 378 class. And then finally the meta box, which is always a good thing to have out there because you can get to site administration, log out, and also this is where you list links to your feeds. RSS stands for Really Simple Syndication, and we're going to talk about that very soon in class. Alright, so how do you fill out a sidebar? Let's go to Dashboard, and we're going to come down to Appearance and choose Widgets. This is where you fill out the sidebar. Here's your sidebar over here. Depending on the theme you're using, you may have many sidebars. Now I'm using the Suffusion theme, which is a very powerful magazine style theme. It is configurable almost infinitely. Now I'm only using sidebar 1 at the moment, and so most of your simple themes will only have one sidebar. And it's a very simple drag and drop. You can look over here on the right and see the various sorts of widgets that you can add, and you add them simply by picking them up, dragging them over, fitting them where you want to fit them, and there they are. Now you can customize them in a number of different ways. I have a text box here where I put my follow button script. Okay, and I have another text where I put my follow button for Instagram. Archives, you'll find that over here. Just drag it and drop. This is where you do your archives, and you can display as drop down, and you can show counts on posts. Alright, links. And the links are configured over here under links, where you add your links and then you tell what categories. And then in here you can choose the type that you want to show. I have another text box. Alright, this is my Facebook widget. Okay, Flickr Stream, I drug that over from here and gives me some display options. My RSS feed, in which I put the feed URL from Ozarks News Journal here and told it to display 2 at a time. Right? And finally the meta box. What you should do is look through the various widgets that are available to you, see what they do. Anything else you'd like to embed is easily embeddable using the text box. We're going to talk more about this in class, and I look forward to what fancy and interesting things you do to flesh out your weblog.